Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Um, as usual, I'm going to continue reading the book of Matthew. So we are doing today 16. The Pharisees and Sadducees, no, the demand for a sign. The Pharisees and Sadducees came to Jesus and tested him by asking him to show them a sign from heaven. He replied, when evening comes, you say it will be fair weather, for the sky is red, and in the morning today it will be stormy, for the sky is red and overcast. You know how to interpret the appearances of the sky, but you cannot interpret the sign of the times. A wicked and adulterous generation looks for a sign, but none will be given it except the sign of Jonah. Jesus then left them and went away. The yeast of the Pharisees and the Sadducees. When they went across the lake, the disciples forgot to take a bread. Be careful, Jesus said to them. Be on your guard against the ears of the Pharisees and Sadducees. They discussed this morning themselves and said, it is because we didn't bring any bread. Aware of this discussion, Jesus asked, you of little faith, why are you talking among yourselves about having no bread? Do you still not understand? Don't you remember the 5 loaves for the 5,000 and how many basketful you gathered? Or the 7 loaves for the 4,000 and how many basketful you gathered? How is it you don't understand that I was not talking to you about bread? But be on your guard against the yeast of the Pharisees and the Sadducees. Then they understood that he was not telling them to guard against the yeast used in a bread, but against the teaching of the Pharisees and Sadducees. Peter declares that Jesus is the Messiah. When Jesus came to the region of Caesarea Philippi, he asked his disciple, who do you people say the Son of Man is? They replied, some say John the Baptist, others say Elijah, and still other Jeremiah or one of the prophet. But what about you? He asked, who do you say I am? Simon Peter answered, you are the Messiah, the Son of the living God. Jesus replied, blessed are you, Simon, son of Jonah, for this was not revealed to you by flesh and blood, but by my Father in heaven. And I tell you that you are Peter, and on this rock I will build my church, and the gates of Hades and the gate of Hades will not overcome it. I will give you the key of the kingdom of heaven. Whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven, and whatever you loose on earth will be loosed in heaven. Then he ordered his disciples not to tell anyone that he was the Messiah. Jesus predicts his death. From that time on, Jesus began to explain to his disciples that he must go to Jerusalem and suffer many things at the hands of the elders, the chief priests, and the teachers of the law, and that he must be killed and on the third day be raised to life. Peter took him aside and began to rebuke him. Never, Lord, he said, this shall never happen to you. Jesus turned and said to Peter, get behind me, Satan. You are a stumbling block to me. You do not have in mind the concern of God, but merely human concerns. Then Jesus said to his disciples, whoever wants to be my disciple must deny themselves and take up their cross and follow me. For, for whoever wants to save their life will lose it, but whoever loses their life for me will find it. What God will it be for someone to gain the whole world, yet forfeit their soul? Or what can anyone give in exchange for their soul? For the man of for the Son of Man is going to come in his Father's glory with his angels, and then he will reward each person according to what they have done. Truly I tell you, some who are standing here will not taste death before they see the Son of Man coming in the kingdom in his kingdom. So now I'm going to stop right here. Tomorrow we're gonna do chapter 17. Okay? Thank you so much everybody. Bye. Good night.